Hey guys, I am back. It's been about a week since I uploaded. Don't mind my face. I am breaking out because of the face masks that I am wearing at work, as you all know, with the whole coronavirus going on. So, we're just gonna hop right in. First things first, I am going to start with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. She looks like this. This is one of my favorite eye primers, as you guys all know. So yeah, we're just gonna do that. I'm going to apply it with the little stick that comes with it on my eyelids. I don't know about y'all, but for those of you who are at home chilling, I wouldn't say chilling, but you know, doing what you need to do at home, I hope you guys are enjoying the outdoors because it has been nice outside during the weekday with the whole shelter in place situation going on, especially here where I live. They just had a cute little parade going on for educators, so like school teachers, college professors, things like that. It was fun to watch. So I'm just going to blend this with my finger. You can blend it with a brush, or you can use your finger or the actual applicator that you put on your eyelids. I use my finger because it goes faster. There we go. I use my finger because it goes faster. I like it that way, other people don't. So yeah. Next, for the eyeshadow that we're going to use, I'm using, it's from Ulta Beauty, the actual store. This is the old one. This also came from like a little Christmas makeup kit that they usually have. But I don't remember if it was for Christmas or if it was for something else. I don't know, but it came with like a little makeup kit. So she looks like this. There's a whole bunch of colors in here. I forget how many, but I don't feel like counting right now. The names are all on the back here. Excuse me. As I am applying them, I will be telling you the names that I will be using. I will be using 4 different shades today. Oh, excuse me. I have the hiccups, as you guys can see, so don't mind that. The brushes that I will be using is these cute little brushes here. These particular brushes are from Walgreens, so they don't have like a particular name. I think they're just the generic Walgreens version. So yeah, there's that. The first shade I will hop in with, it's upside down, but it will be this brown shade right here. This shade is called Battle, if I am reading it correctly. Let's hope I am. I'll be going in with a fluffy brush and applying this all over my lid as a base coat. Take my handy dandy mirror and just apply that like so. I just turn the sound off on my phone so I have no interruptions. I'm I'm glad I can film finally when the sun is out, because then I don't have to turn the light on and then it's a whole different situation. My face is very red because I pick at my face even though I'm not supposed to, and the whole face mask situation. Next shade I will be going into is this dark shade here. It looks red when you look at the palette and when you look at the camera, but when you swatch it, it's like a brown color. So I don't really know what to call that shade. I believe the shade name is called Queen, but again, I hope I'm reading it correctly and not backwards. So yeah. So I'll be using the same brush and I'm going to apply that dark color or that dark shade into my crease. I'm just going to blend that away. I like this brush. I didn't think I would like these brushes from Walgreens, but I do. But once the makeup store opens up, y'all already know I'm heading over there for some brand new brushes, some brand new makeup that probably will be a while till you see me use yet, but think, oh yeah, that is plenty. Just gonna add a little bit extra where I think there's a little bit of gaps. It looks purple now mixed with the other shade. Huh. That's okay. Okay. Next, I will be going in with the same brush set, just with a flathead brush. She looks like this. The shade that I'm gonna go in with is right next to that shade that I used as the base. So this pink red toned shade. It is Rebel, is the name. I'm going to, let's see how I'm going to do this. I'm going to apply some more eye primer on my lid first. Just a little bit. Not a full cut crease, but just a little on the lid. I can do a cut crease, but that requires a lot more colors and a lot more shades that I don't want to do. And it's going to be a longer video if I do so. So, there it be. Okay, here we go. This is a super glittery shade. So, it's really pretty. I like it. I don't know how I end up doing it, but every time I film a video, there's always some sort of booger in my nose. And I always blow my nose or clean out my nose before I film, but I guess not. Okay. And I'm gonna go in with that color that I used on my crease and just blend that out again. Blend the harsh lines out as best as I can. Ignore the police sirens, please. Add a little bit more to the inner corner. Blend it out a little bit more again. Okay. The other side. Oh, my mirror is dirty. If you guys could see my mirror, oh, you would not be happy with me. Okay, and then blend those harsh lines out again. I swear to God. If you hear a squeaking noise, it's the children playing outside with their mechanical things, like a robot machine or whatever is going on outside that they're doing. So I will come back to my eyes in just a moment. We're going to move on to the face. So for face primer, we're going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer primer and moisturizer in one. This one is the smaller one. I do have the larger one, so this I think is a sample size. Let me first, before I put that on there, get my sponge ready. I always forget to do that. Okay, that is ready. As you can see, I swatched my hand before I started this video. As you can see, my hair is two different colors, which is why I'm wearing a headband, because as you all know, hair salons are closed for haircuts, and that's okay. Sometimes you just gotta leave things be. I feel like with my open pimples right now, this primer is gonna make them more exposed, but we will see, because I have one right here, I have a whole bunch right here, one right here, there's a ton on my neck, they're everywhere, so we will see. I'm just going to put this everywhere on my face. Okay. Next, I'm going to go in with my foundation. The foundation I will be using was the same one as last time. It's the Bliss foundation in the shade Buff. It's in the stick version, so she looks like this. When you take the cap off, it's like this. So it's like a big, giant lipstick. And I'm going to apply it on my face with a brush, but then blend it out with a beauty blender. The brush I'm using is the Real Techniques stippling brush. And she looks like this. Ooh. And even like a week later, I used this foundation a week ago and it looks too light for my face now. And I haven't been in the sun at all. That's nice. Oh, it hurts my face. This is why I don't use brushes to blend foundation, because anytime I pop a pimple or open up a area of skin, it hurts. Okay. I'm gonna leave that on. I might do a second layer, but we will see. So I'm blending this. Ooh, yeah, you can see the redness right there. The beauty blender I'm using is a one from Real Techniques. I like the Real Techniques one because they're a little bit bigger. And they're easier to use because they're typically angled in some way. I did prep my lips with some chapstick. The chapstick I used was some Carmex. I like Carmex. I like any sort of chapstick, whether it's the lipstick, whether it's EOS, whether it's anything. I will say if I don't have makeup on, I always have chapstick on. This foundation looks a little bit too light for my face right now, but that's okay. We're just gonna go with the flow. I think I'm just gonna add a little bit right here and a little bit other areas. I'm just going to dip my sponge in there a little bit. There we go. And get under my eyes just a tad bit some more. There we go. There, don't look so dead now. My nose and my lips. There we go. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Okay, so gotta check if I have any boogers. Okay, so I'm going to be going in with some concealer and some bronzer. I don't typically use contour that much because it just looks muddy on my face. So yeah. The concealer I will be using is from Sephora. It is the Bright Future Gel Serum Gel Serum Concealers. I was reading the other version of the words. So she looks like this. If I flip it over, that's what she reads. I'm gonna put this under my eyes. This applicator is just like a flat stick, and I'm going to lightly dot it under my eyes because my cheek right here is already really irritated and it hurts. So I'm trying not to push hard on there because it hurts. I just flung something on the floor. Okay. Perfect. And I'm going to blend that in with my beauty blender as well. That is all blended in. That's not too bad. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Lorac Los Angeles bronzer, or bronzing powder, I should say, in the shade Sundays. She is really tiny. She looks like this. And she's pretty. There's the shade name on the back. The brush is going to be another Real Techniques brush in the name 301. She looks like this. I bought this brush individually, but I think this comes in a set as well because I know I have 3 different sets of Real Techniques brushes. So yeah. I really love this brush because it's super dense. I love this bronzer because it's very forgiving. So you can make like a harsh line with it, but it blends in really well. And then after this, I'm going to set my face. I'm going to set that concealer. Typically, I would set my concealer and then do my bronzer. But since I forgot, we're just going to do this step first. Ooh, right here makes my forehead really red, but that's okay. That's what loose powder is for. And I need to shape my eyebrows. Okay, gotta, there we go. Okay, and then I'm going to set my nose and then bronze my nose, so we'll do that first. Setting powder I will be using is the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder in the shade Translucent. I know there's other shades, but we're going to use this one here. I'm going to use my sponge to set it. This guy usually comes with like a big powder puff, I guess is the word. But I don't like those, so I throw them away. That's just how I am. I know with this translucent powder, it has flashback if you take photos, so just be really careful and aware of that. Which means the whiter parts of your face show up very boldly. So if I were to take a picture right now, you would see where the whites are on my face right now. While that is setting, I'm gonna hit my lips really quickly. Let me sharpen this first. Yes, I sharpen my pencils. I like to do so. Okay. The lip liner I will be using is from Cargo Cosmetics. It's a Swimmables lip pencil in the shade 01 Canaria. If I pronounce it, I'm gonna be in so much trouble because I don't know how to pronounce crap. So, gonna line my lips with this. Oh, my lips are always look like they're cracked, but they're not, and I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. Okay, well, there's that. Okay, I'm gonna wait to put on lipstick. Next, I'm gonna go back into that eyeshadow palette and go into the shade called King. King is this white shade here. This shade is more of a tan. This is like a sparkly white. I'm gonna go in my inner corners with that one. You could take this look and do some top eyeliner. I'm not going to today because of time purposes. In my next video I will. And then I'm gonna hit it just a little bit up here. I'm going to mix that with my highlighter when I put my highlighter on. It's just a tad bit. Of eyeshadow. Okay. So, let's see, I'm thinking what to do next. Let me do my nose. I'm going to bronze my nose. To do that, I pinched this brush, that bronzer brush that I used to bronze the rest of my face, just so I can get my nose a little bit more precise. And then I use the corners of the brush to blend it out. It takes a little bit longer, but it works. It feels kind of nice too. And it looks like I'm bronzing underneath my eye, and I'm not. I'm literally just taking the corner of that brush and bronzing my nose. Like I said, it just takes a little bit longer, but again, it works. That works. Okay. So, I'm going to go in with one of my other brushes. And I'm going to, as I'm wiping away, I'm going to be applying some loose foundation powder. The foundation powder I'm going to be using is from Pure Cosmetics. It's this little compact here with this. It does have a mirror. It's in the shade Tan. The brush I will be using is another Real Techniques brush. It's a buffing brush. It's used to apply liquid foundation. So I'm literally just going in and just applying that loose foundation on my face. And I always like to add a little bit extra where I put that setting powder because of that flashback. I don't get a lot of flashback when I do that. I know for me personally, I do get greasy though, which is why I don't wear a lot of makeup. Okay, next I'm going to go in with some mascara. And then do the rest of my face just so that my mascara has time to dry a little bit before I put my setting spray on. The mascara I will be using is from Butter London Double Decker Lashes. She looks like this. It's a nice big tube. Nice big bristles. I like these bristles, they're really nice. It's easy to apply. They don't stick. It's not heavy, they're not clumpy. None of that. I know for me, if I apply too much mascara, then my eyelashes will be clumpy. But I know some mascaras, as soon as you put it on, then your eyelashes are like stuck together for clumpiness. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Yep, I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with my lipstick. It's from NYX Intense Butter Gloss in the shade Trace Leches. This is the tiny one as compared to like a normal one. So that's your comparison. She is real pretty, has a cute little applicator. Oh, this is pretty. I like it. It's simple, it's cute, it works. Okay, next we're going to be going in with blush and some highlighter. Actually, I'm going to skip the blush because I don't want it on this look. But the highlighter is from Ciate. I did get this as like a, from like a makeup box. It came in this little plastic thing, and then it just had like a paper box on it with the name, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, my pimples are literally on the spot where I put my highlighter, so it's whatever. She is real pretty. She's like a pinky, I don't know, it looks gold in the camera, but it's more of a pinky rose tone. It's pretty. And I always highlight under my eyebrow too. Hit my nose. I love highlighter. It's so pretty. Okay, we are done, and I'm going to use the setting spray, another NYX setting spray in the matte finish long lasting setting spray. Please do not inhale this. This is not for ingestion. This is for makeup only. Don't be a dumb butt like me where you breathe it in on accident and then choke. So please don't do that. And that is the final look. You can either pat the spray in. I usually just let it sit and dry because I don't usually go anywhere until like an hour or so later after I apply makeup. So that is it. I will link everything down below. Hit me up if you have any questions. or comments, or if you want to see anything new in my video. I hope you guys have a good Mother's Day weekend. Enjoy outside. It is beautiful. So yeah, we will see you next time. Bye.